Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jeremy Williams here, and just wanted to make a quick update video. I haven't posted in a while, but I've still been involved in RC. It's just been a while since I posted up a video, but wanted to give you all an update on the Kyosho MP9 TKi3 platform that I've been using in the past month or so. I guess I've been to the track, my local track, Backer Patch, which I have videos on. Guess I've been there a few times, and I've done okay. I've won like second and third place in my heats. Pictures are online on their Facebook, I guess, and stuff like that if you want to check it out, but I'm not trying to sit here and brag about where I place, but still wanted to let you know that I'm, still involved in RC, and still loving it. Just haven't had time to make a video lately. Yeah, this Kyosho has been spectacular. It's a really good platform. Yeah, it's just been wonderful. When I first got it, it needed some work. What I had done, I don't know, just like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe a little longer now. When I first got it, I went through the differentials, rebuilt them, filled them with fresh oils, and brand new bearings for the front, center, and rear diffs. It came with a new spur. I didn't put that on. Had a new clutch bell. New clutch bell bearings, went through each shock and rebuilt them with new O-rings and the cartridges and stuff like that, and added my own electronics. I'm still running the EcoPower WP110T for the throttle, and the good old Send It RC HV458 servo. This servo has been phenomenal. This servo hasn't let me down, but this is much higher quality, for sure. But yeah, this platform's insane. It's kind of hard to see, but I have, since I did the rebuild on this, between in my older videos, you'll see that originally I had a Novorossi engine in here, the P5 that I had picked up. I did about 17 or 18 tanks of break-in on that, and decided to take it out just due to the rarity. Decided not to run it. I still have it, of course, and I don't know, maybe I'll end up running it, someday. Just kind of no point to just have it sitting there, but between those 18 tanks and what I have on this Reds, I actually have everything written down. My previous videos, you'll remember that I put the Reds 521 Sport in here with a Reds 2143 exhaust combo, running the new Reds C3 plug from Italy as opposed to the TS3s that were made in Japan. I have 53 tanks on this car, and 53 tanks, and if I'm correct, 6 or 7 races, 3 or 4 at Backer Patch, 1 in Easley, South Carolina, and 1 at the Hobby Town in Johnson City. So 6 or 7 race days, qualifiers, mains, and then my, initial break-in tanks for all of these. 53 tanks on this. And look at it. Spins smooth as butter. Everything. If I had wheels on here, it would spin for multiple seconds. But yeah, this, I haven't broken anything. I do clean it after I run my races. That's actually a little dirtier than it probably looks in this video, but I did clean it after the last race, and which I guess was about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, where I got second. Big shout out to my buddy Nick. Nick works on YouTube. Real good friend of mine who's helped me through this entire racing process. And I've learned a lot. I will say that I've been incredibly lazy with maintenance, meaning I probably should have gone through my diffs by now. I probably should have new shock oil. You know, stuff like that. I definitely should have refreshed all of that at this point. But I have not had a single issue with this car. The only issue I had was originally when I had the Dynamite engine in here. Which, wow, I forgot about that too. So between the Dynamite, I raced with that a couple times too. That's still fresh. I took it out because I had carb vapor lock issues. Because I mean, it was a good engine. It ran well. It was quick and it tuned well, but it didn't have a insulator sleeve on the carburetor. So once it got hot during race conditions, it just pushed fuel straight out of the carb and be a pain in the butt to restart and just really let me down. I've had no such problems with this Reds. Occasionally, it's been a little finicky. But I attribute that to the massive change in temperature and area that I run, especially in Marshall, North Carolina. It's kind of in the valley. You know, if you start running at 2 and then you're there until 6 p.m., I mean, it's, literally gone from, let's say it's 65 degrees to it's 48 degrees. You start seeing your breath. So massive changes in temperatures, but literally with a bit of retuning, I'm right back on schedule, and this Reds does tune pretty well. And I've had no vapor lock issues with the carb. But yeah, she's a beauty. This car has been absolutely wonderful, and I wanted to update how many tanks I have on it since I did run that Dynamite engine. I mean, if I was at 53 tanks between this Reds, the breaking in of the Nova Rossi P5 in here, and running that Dynamite, I'm at over 70 tanks on this platform since the rebuild. Which is a lot. And it is smooth as butter. I have cleaned it. I have oiled some of the bearings. I will say that, but I've also changed out the clutch belt bearings once as a precautionary measure, but I've been running X-ray bearings in here, and X-ray 5x10s, and they have not let me down. Last time I changed them, I really didn't even need to. They were good to go. But, now that the season's winding down, I just wanted to give you some of my ideas for this. I want to go through, and I really want to refresh it even more than I did in the beginning. I have new arms for the front. I'm probably going to throw those on. I want to go through, I'll probably reuse these stock axles, but I have brand new pins. It's hard to see. The pins that go on the dog bone of the universal here. I got brand new ones that I'd like to put in, press out the old ones in here, and put some new pins in from 6 Mick, European company. They're 2.9 millimeters in diameter. I'd like to redo that. I'm going to put in all new suspension inserts. I already have the kit sitting here. I got white ones instead of these red ones. I like the red ones, but refresh that. Check all my hinge pins, replace them if they're bent. When I had my diffs out to rebuild them, I think one was actually kind of a little wonky, but I just went with it. I'd like to replace the bearings that go inside the steering knuckles here, and the hubs in the back, brand new wheel bearings and all that. I have a Fioroni MP9 chassis I'm going to put on here. And brand new chassis I'm going to go through, redo the clutch. I got brand new clutch, shoes, brand new springs, so on and so forth. I'm going to put that on for the new season. This outerwear has been okay, but I really can't stand the cord, the little tie together thing. I think it's the hokiest thing I've ever seen in my life. So for next season, I'll probably get a motor saver system, motor saver outerwear style instead of this outerwear branded one. It's been okay. It's fine, but I don't love it for the price. I have motor saver ones on my other ones, and they're way better with the drawstring kind of locking system. But this Reds short review, it runs really well. I have 35 tanks, and that's almost down to the tank. I mean, if I don't have 35, I have 34, 36, trying to keep on track of it every time I run. It still has mechanical pinch. Unfortunately, I've been keeping track of it in tanks. I'm not sure what that would translate to in gallons, but I'm pretty sure I got at least a gallon on this, maybe not too much more. And it's done very well. Preheated every time. Make sure it's at bottom dead center. Tunes pretty well with this new short needle carburetor. I'd say overall it's less finicky than my Reds R5R version 4.0 that I have in my Losi AT. Gets incredible fuel mileage. Fuel mileage is off the chain. And I like these new Reds C3 plugs. They seem to work well. And very happy with this engine. This engine combo was, I believe it was $339 for the engine and pipe. Engine alone is $269, and say you get it from A-Main and you're a gold member, or got some points saved up, you can get some money off that way, or put in a coupon. And I think it's a very good engine. Just a very good engine. It's not going to blow your socks off with ultimate speed or torque, but because I believe the timing numbers are quite low, especially compared to OS, but for what I'd call a budget engine, I still think it's a race quality engine. It certainly is. It's a very good engine. It's been an absolute dream. Starts every time on the bump box. Besides requiring a bit of retuning, which, hey, if you run nitro, that's part of the game. We have to retune. That's all I've had to do, and it's been awesome. And go through the shocks again. I'm going to go through the shocks again, fresh oils, go through the diffs again. While they're out, I might as well change the bearings and all that. Do that again. My wing's a little cracked here, but it's still held steady. This is a Proline Trifecta. I believe it's the one that came on it. And I have had 0 breakages. Not a turnbuckle, not an upper A-arm, no shock, nothing. I have had no issues. The most issues I have with this was when I had that dynamite and it would randomly shut off on me and would not restart until it cooled down. So this has been a wonderful platform to race with, and I very much look forward to next season. Again, big shout out to Nick again for helping me. Well, first of all, being a good friend, and second of all, helping me through the process of racing. I've been in the hobby for a long time, but I feel more confident than ever in taking a car apart and redoing diffs and going into the shocks and stuff like that. It's nothing I haven't done before on my other platforms, but it always gave me anxiety and freaked me out. And, now I feel like I can take these things apart, no issue, and do what I got to do and fix stuff if I need to. And I've been blessed with this. I haven't had to fix a thing, not one thing in all these races and break-in tanks. And everything. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick update. Also, the reason I made this video, I noticed that I hit 200 subscribers, and I wanted to thank each and every one of you. I think it's pretty cool that 200 people found my videos interesting enough to subscribe to. So thank you very much to all of you, the subscribers that I do know personally and the ones that I don't know. Shout out to all you guys, especially the ones, that I personally know, and you know who you are, and people I met over the last couple years in the hobby, and where I am today. I went from someone that, ran their vehicles in a parking lot back and forth, which there's nothing wrong with, and I would still love to do that today. I just haven't had the time since I did start racing. My last couple videos before this was me running in parking lots with my other platforms, and it was fun. I had a good time, but yeah, I'm really into the racing, and I'm happy with how I've done, and I look forward to improving and continuing to learn. And yeah, that's about it, folks. Great platform here. Big fan of Kyosho, and this Reds engine is very highly recommended, and I can say that after running 35 plus tanks in multiple different situations and scenarios. Very, very good engine, and I'm happy I got it. So again, thank you to everyone. Thank you for the 200 subscriptions, and I look forward to the future, and hope everyone's doing well, having a good time during the holidays, and everyone's healthy and happy and doing well for themselves. Alrighty. Thank you, YouTube.